I was completely blown away by this announcement when I first heard it, and I'm sure you will too. AWS has just recently announced and debuted two new certifications that are focused around artificial intelligence, machine learning, and generative AI. These technologies have taken the world by storm. And if you can learn these skills that are associated with these technologies, you can catapult your career to a whole nother level. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or you've been working with these technologies for a while, because they've announced two certifications. There's going to be a certification that's going to be perfect for you. In this video, I'll be going over not one, but both certifications, the AWS Certified AI Practitioner and the AWS Certified Machine Learning Engineer Associate. I'm going to discuss who these certifications are for, give you a beta exam overview for both certifications, and I'm going to point you to some free training resources that you can review right now to start preparing for these certifications. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now. Each week, I'm creating videos just like this to help you navigate your AWS cloud and tech journey. And if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss out on everything. I always like to start off these videos talking about what I call the AWS certification hierarchy. And this is simply the layout of how the AWS certifications fall against the other AWS certifications. So at the foundational level, we used to only have the Cloud Practitioner. And what's so exciting about the AI Practitioner is that it is the first additional foundational certification since the inception of Cloud Practitioner. And what you'll also note about the foundational area of the AWS certification hierarchy is that no experience is required. So if you are a beginner, that AI Practitioner foundational is going to be right up your alley. Now, the associate certifications, there's been a handful of associate certifications for a while. Recently, there was the announcement of the Data Engineer Associate, and the newest addition to the lineup is the Machine Learning Engineer Associate, which is an additional certification that we're going to be talking about today. Now, once we bump into that associate level of AWS certification, it is recommended that you have a prior cloud and strong on-premises background. And in my opinion, there's nothing stopping you from getting both certifications. Even if you have been working in AWS for a while, you might not be as strong on artificial intelligence. So you could also start with that AI Practitioner and then work your way up to that Machine Learning Engineer Associate. So one important thing to note is that both of these certifications are in their beta phase, and I'm going to share with you the information that I have available to me at this time. So starting with the AWS Certified AI Practitioner, let's figure out who this certification is targeted towards. AWS Certified AI Practitioner is going to validate your in-demand knowledge of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and generative AI concepts and use cases. You'll be able to sharpen your competitive edge and position yourself for career growth and higher earnings. Now, I don't know about you, but this is music to my ears because I'm all about career growth, because guess what? We got to pay them bills. In taking a look at the exam overview, again, this is a foundational cert. The exam duration of this is going to be 120 minutes. There's going to be 85 questions on this. The cost is $75 USD, and the intended candidate is just an individual who are familiar with, but not necessarily building solutions using AI, ML technologies and AWS. Perfect for beginners. Let's take a look at the example candidate roles that you might be in right now. You could be a business analyst. You might be an IT support, marketing professional, product or project manager, line of business or IT manager, or sales professional. Notice how those career paths aren't necessarily technical in nature. It doesn't mention anything about a machine learning engineer or a data scientist, but it's definitely going to be helpful in those areas for you to be able to understand AI, machine learning, and generative AI, if nothing more than to be able to handle a meeting and have an intelligent conversation with other people that are discussing these technologies. And let's talk about everybody's favorite exam topics. This exam is going to include fundamental concepts and terminologies for AI, ML, and generative AI. Keyword fundamental. You're going to need to be familiar with those use cases, know about design considerations for foundational models, be familiar with model training and fine-tuning, prompt engineering, that's a big one. A very popular topic I'm talking about on a regular basis. foundation model evaluation criteria, responsible AI, and then to wrap everything up, security and compliance for AI systems. As promised, I have some free training available for you right now. This is the standard exam prep plan for AWS Certified AI Practitioner. And at the time of this recording, this is a work in progress. I'm going to scroll down here and let you know what's available. We have white papers and frequently asked questions, such as what is artificial intelligence? Definitely a worthwhile read. And another worthwhile read is AWS Cloud Adoption Framework for Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning, and Generative AI. Now, also, there are a ton of digital courses that are offered right here. Keep in mind, they're all free, and you can scroll right up here, click on Enroll, and get started with these right now. Now, let's take a look at that AWS Certified Machine Learning Engineer Associate. This certification is going to validate your technical ability. Keyword technical. That differentiates this from the AI practitioner immediately. Ability to implement machine learning workloads in production and operationalizing them. Boost your career profile and technical credibility and position yourself for in-demand machine learning job roles. Now, no doubt, this one's going to be more challenging to acquire than the AI practitioner because now you need the technical ability to build these solutions and operationalize them. But depending on where you are in your career, this might be the perfect one for you to get started with. If not, again, you can always take that AI practitioner and then work your way up to the machine learning engineer associate. This exam duration is going to be 170 minutes. You're going to have 85 questions. It's going to cost $75 USD. And the intended candidate here is somebody with around 1 year of experience, and they've been using services like Amazon SageMaker and other ML engineering AWS services. Some of the candidate role examples would include back-end software developer, DevOps engineer, data engineer, ML ops engineer, and data scientist. And if you look at those roles are going to be a lot more technical than the roles referenced in the AI practitioner. Regarding exam topics for this certification, you're going to need to be able to know how to prepare data for machine learning models, be familiar with feature engineering, model training, model performance and metrics, model integration and deployment, performance and cost optimization, and wrapping it all up in security. So there's going to be a lot of getting the data prepared, training the model, evaluating that performance, cost optimization, which kind of bleeds over into solution architect associate principles, and always making it secure. As promised, I have a free training here for you for this certification as well. Remember, this training is a work in progress and more resources are being added. I'm going to highlight the things that are available right now. So I'll scroll down here, and you want to focus on, for the white papers and frequently asked questions, what is machine learning? You're going to want to review that, as well as review the machine learning lens technical document. Now let's take a look at the digital courses. We have 3. Introduction to Machine Learning, Art of the Possible, Planning a Machine Learning Project, and the Amazon Bedrock Getting Started training. You can enroll simply by scrolling up here and clicking on Enroll, and as more resources are added to this training, you can complete them at that time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And before you go, check out this video right here. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.